Hello again, everybody. Back with another portfolio review or leaf through, whatever you want to call it. So get right into it. There's a piece done with black marker and I'm just going to check how things look here. And silver paint pen. Model was Emily Andrews. Just a quick little kind of abstractish piece. Gestures. There's a lot of gestures. I'll have to apologize. But I personally like gestures, so that's done with two pieces of charcoal and held together. Same here. It's funny, I hated gestures when I was a student. Hated them. Now I just love doing gestures. I think that's a particularly decent one. Little Picasso inspired paint, chalk painting, I guess you could call it. I think the model was Emily. I'm pretty sure it was Emily. Might have been Cassandra, actually, now that I look at it. Little Picasso inspired back here. A lie that tells the truth, which was part of a saying by Picasso. He had said art is a lie that tells the truth. So incorporated that. Kind of harkening back a few years to when I was into the stained glass type stuff. Using shapes. Trying to delineate the figure using shapes. More gestures, blue and brown Conte, blue chalk, brown Conte. Quick little drawing using blue and yellow pencil crayon. Somewhat complementary. More gestures. Those I'm pretty sure is Emily. This was a project in class for students where I had the model set up with a table, teacup, types of things, just a normal everyday situation. But there was only one model, so they had to draw the setup and the model where she was sitting. And then after a specified time, we'd take a break and then the model would sit in the opposite position. So they had to plan ahead in their composition for the placement of the model in the new space. It's kind of fun. Little demo of pencil crayon, colored pencil. Sorry, had a student named Sophie from Australia who got very angry with me when I said pencil crayon. Which I thought was cute, to be honest. Another gesture, this time laying the color down first. Just working off the model and then throwing the color down and then doing the line where I needed it. Call this one Crimson Green. This one's from Emily. She probably remembers this one. Just kind of aggressive paint and color. It has an aggressive, angry feel to it. Quick gesture. Again, heavy line. This one's kind of neat because it looks like she's moving even though she's sitting still, which I kind of like in a gesture. Another one from the same session, a little different feel. Gestures with paint and a brush. Very quick. Different approach again, using different shapes. I think that was the point of the exercise, was to use shapes to create their poses. quick scribbly background. Another different one. Definitely Emily. Oh, change of models to Sarah. Great pose. Quick chalk and brush work. Chalk, wet the brush, and then the chalk turns almost paint-like. Kind of fun. This was Robin Geertz, model that worked with us a few years ago. Great model. They're all good models. I have awesome models that work for me at the college. Can't complain at all. The best in the region. Another quick, very quick, that was probably 20 seconds. I love doing those fast ones. It's just a cover slip. Another very quick, lay the color down, quick line, done. In and out. Same here. Same idea. Quick. I've only kept about a fifth of the actual amount of gestures that I do. Quick little pencil. Might have been from Emily, I don't know. But just kind of using very light triangulation as I learned to draw from Ken Cosgrove, whom some of you watching might remember. This is kind of the rough and tumble approach to it. He'd be probably disappointed in me, but this was a project in class for students. I don't honestly remember exactly what the project was, but we had to work from the skeleton. I had a sombrero on the skeleton, and they had to apply collage or different media, mixed media. I should have used the dead man's hand, but just checking everything here. Okay. But it was fun. This is masking tape, all the black here. It's black masking tape. Got some paint, textured, pencil crayon, more paint, playing cards obviously. It was kind of fun. Yoga poses. This was done many years ago in the Black Walnut days of Niagara College. Gerald Houston will remember these. Model was Gina Gallo, and she used to own the Moss Tree Cafe in Welland. One of Welland's first cafes that I remember. One of the best too. And she also owned a yoga studio, or still owns a yoga studio possibly. That was a fun day in class. So in this one, all the students, the model would do the poses. Not necessarily this one, but the students would have to do the pose before they drew it, so they could feel the pose and give them a better understanding of it. Another just quick paint gesture. Drawing. Model Cassandra from Hamilton. Another drawing. Local model whose name I've lost. Kathy, maybe? Can't remember. Great model. I like that pose, actually. Again, light triangulation work. Model Emily. And this is done with a ruler. I love doing that, where you take the ruler, find the angles of the body, and then translate it using the ruler, holding it up against. So you would find this angle and then take it, apply it to your paper, and then draw away. A lot of fun. I don't know if the students had as much fun with it as I did. The end result is, I would say 95% of the students end up with a good drawing. And you could totally, if you did this in pencil, you could easily naturalize it. So it works really well. There's another one done the same way, a little more full body. Again, Emily. It's going back a few years. Quick dry brush and fine brush line. That's Cassandra, I think, judging by the build. More quick brush ones. Brush and then some chalk. Not sure what model that was. Quick brush work of a skeleton. Probably a demo. That would be Dave. Got trunks on. This is really going back. So, quick, very quick brush gesture. Forgot about that one. Another one, male model. Quick brush work. Another Dave. That would be, that one I drew with the tube of paint. So I usually use watercolor for that because I don't like watercolor. But the little tubes are great for drawing with. So you basically take your tube and draw your line work and then do your fill later. One of my favorite things to do. Another quick layout. Again, a strong pose. Quick brush gestures. I think probably ink in this case. Another somewhat triangulated drawing. That probably took a good half hour or more just to get that much. This one I'm paying a little more attention. You can see I'm marking the points. And then you're taking triangulations from 2 points to figure out where your next points are. That was Marion, I can tell by the shape here. Marion from way back in the Black Walnut days. Another one done the same way. The using the triangulation causes you to really look at everything, and you can see like really looking at all the movement in the face. It does tend to put some age on the look of the model, but only in the construction stage. If you take it through this stage and start to shade and naturalize, you can bring back the youthful appearance of the model. Marion was a great model, really good model. But I love this look. I love the constructed look. I love the eyes with no retinas and whatnot in them. Irises, not retinas. Another one. Marion again. 45 minutes. And I had just started to play in some shading. So, triangulation takes time, which is why I don't push it too much anymore, because the students don't have the patience to do that. That was probably an hour pose. Dave. Realize this angle is distorting the images a little bit. His neck's not quite as wide as it looks here, but he had some great musculature. He was an older fellow, but he had great musculature. Very, very kept in good shape, very fit. Another one done the same way. Triangulation. Another one done with rulers and pen. This one's pretty much the most finished one I ever did. Everything done with a ruler and straight to pen, no pencil first. A little distorted looking, but that's the nature of the beast. But it makes for a nice, nice piece. A lot of hours put in that doing the background, actually. And that was Dave as well. Another small one done similar way, a little quicker. This would be Lisa Baldo. One of my students gave me a grade on it. Little self-portrait done from memory, as I do all my self-portraits. I don't really want to look at myself. This one was Dave, but coating the paper in charcoal and then erasing through. That's a fun technique too. Little self-portrait doing planes and ruler and whatnot. Probably a demo. Kind of a aggressive feeling painting. I forget when I did that one, but I'm pretty sure that could be Natalie actually. Yeah, it probably is. It's blue in the hair. Natalie Blue Raven. Just being aggressive, little pastel dragged over the paint for effect. There she is again, bright. Again, this is all pastel. Done relatively quick, but pretty expressive. Another one, probably the same week. Done in paint. Sometimes I'd get 2 done in one model sitting. Not sure what model this was. Usually I know by the hair, but I like the piece. It's wax pastel, oil pastel, mostly. Might be some chalk pastel in there as well. Could be Emily, or it could be Casara. Emily Gestures, done with chalk and pastel. Natalie Blue Raven Gestures. You know, even when she doesn't have blue in her hair, I put it in just because that's how I remember her. So sometimes she has blue in her hair, sometimes she doesn't. I forget what the deal was on this. I think I might have made this up just for fun. These are definitely Emily Gestures from way back, quite a long time ago. There's no face, but you can almost feel an expression coming out of that one. I think I must have been on that day because obviously I only save the best of my gestures. Probably for every one gesture, there's 4 more pages that I threw out. But once in a while you hit it. More Emily Gestures from way back. Another Emily Gesture, more recent one. I can't remember if her coat was green, her blazer. She has this blazer she wears. She has another one too, actually her newest one I really like, but it seems to me I don't know if she had a green one or if I just wanted it green, so I made it green. More the same day. A little longer pose on the same day. Obviously like that green blazer. Another one. Must have been the same week. There's no way I did this all in one day. But I might have. You never know. This is all oil pastel real quick. Oh, this is very recent. Done from Casara. I gave her red hair. Or maybe she had red hair that night. I can't remember. Quick painting. This was from our last Live Art Niagara at TAPS brew house. Almost done with chalks, Casara. She always has glasses on, so you can always tell it's Casara. It's chalk Casara. Another chalk Casara on black. Really effective, those colors on black. Not sure what I was doing here, but I've intentionally made this square part of the face. Not sure where I was going with it, but I like it. And this might be the last one. Yep. Another chalk Casara. So we'll finish with that one. And I'll see you back here with another round of portfolio. Hope you all have a good day.